everybody. Sorry, I was paying attention. The guy had the camera on. I was driving. People can be jerks in their cars, right? So I'm literally coming out of CVS, picking up medication. I have my daughter in the car, and I'm backing out, and you can clearly see I'm backing out. So this big Kia, wherever I want to say, a Sportage or something. It was a nice car, by the way. Would not give me room enough to just back out so I can go to the right. It was so impatient, when you back out, unless you don't have enough room to go forward. But for him, he just was speeding, trying to get his medication. And if you just gave me like literally 5 more seconds, I would have veered my car to the right. So in the parking lot, I go right and exit, and you go left and go whatever. But anyway, this dude was rushing. I'm raising my hand like, what the, dude, what, can you give me? So he speed on to swivel, and I'm looking back at this dude like, what's your problem? Like, and this dude flicked me off. One thing you don't do is flick me off, because what's going to happen is I'm going to respond a certain type of way. And so this dude wasn't expecting it, so I turned my car around, and he went to get his medication. And I rolled down and said, hey man, there's no need for you to flick me off, bro. I was just backing up my car. You could have gave me just 5 seconds just to move my car, and I would be on your way. So he said, well, you flicked me off. I didn't flick you off. So he said, I didn't flick you off. I said, bro, hey man, you lucky my child is here. You lucky, bro. And then he kind of laughed. His girl was sitting in the car with her head down because she knew that he effed up. So I'm the type of person, I'm going to be very expressive in the way I move. Even though I am very calm by nature, that's a lie. I'm calm enough. I'm calm enough to do my job. But in my personal life, I ain't going to take you disrespecting. So basically, he thought, I know exactly what happened. He had this big old car, big old vehicle, this small little car of mine, and he just thought he had some type of ego, and he thought I wasn't about it. I'm very much about it. I'm not about it to the point like I'm going to go and follow any person. That would be stupid or foolish, and you'll get yourself hurt. But I knew what type of person this person was. You flicking off and you doing this. My thing is, you go ahead, do all this. You have no idea this is what I do. You have no idea this is what I have. So, you know what? It'll be smart wisdom for you. Just calming down a little bit when you mouth it off, because it was really a bitch move, and his ego got demasculated because he didn't think I was going to come back for him. So I came back for him. I'm like, bro, don't ever do that, man, ever. So I'm looking at him, I already knew what type of person he was. He wasn't going about do anything. Not that I was looking for a fight, but I was looking for, like, yo, man, it was unnecessary for you to do this. My voice no higher than it is right now. But I'm like, man, that was unnecessary, bro. I was going to move my car. you gave me 2 seconds to get my car and I would have been gone. So he was just like, oh, I'm like, okay. If I was telling this in a self-defense situation, of course I would say, man, please, that's not a smart move. That's how you're gonna get hurt. And I would normally say you're right. But I have to sit here and be calm all the time, for the sake of people who just heartless. You're not going to punk me. You're not going to punk me. I ain't no punk. I'm never a punk. I'm not stupid. If this car was smoking weed and looked like a drug car, I would have a different conversation, because but the area of town I was in, it wasn't the hood. It was a very nice area. I knew what type of person I was going against. So I'm just saying that sometimes you just do gotta let them know, but not to the point where you get, it's a fine line between ego, which I could have let this go. I'll be honest with you. I could have let this go. But then I thought about it, you almost hit my child in the car because you couldn't wait 2 seconds? No, bro, we're gonna have words. We're gonna have some words. We're gonna have some words. There ain't nothing you got rushing that you can't wait 2 seconds. So I basically like, yo, no. Roll down my window and say, hey man, let me holler at you. This is not cool. You could have waited for whatever you needed to do. It would took you 2 seconds. So I let him know that, this car behind me couldn't wait 2 seconds for me to turn into my lane, and this person had to. I don't get people sometimes. They speed up just to get to the stoplight. So you're doing all this rushing and going around and speeding just to wait 2 seconds? There's a lot of people with a lot of mental health issues, and for the most part, I would normally tell people, man, just, just let them be. Then I realized I'm one of those people with one of those mental health issues. And I'm like, yo, I ain't about to back down. I ain't about to back down. Backing down, not getting myself killed, but just basically, so, bro, no, this is not the person. I'm not the one. So, I just want to share their story. Long story short, probably not the best move to move in the scheme of things, but I'm a human being too, and I would have let it go. I would have let it go, but you flicking me off where my child can see you flicking. I'm like, to be honest, if it wasn't in front of cameras, I would say, yo, bro, let me holler at you real quick. I probably would jump down my car. I probably would. I'm that type of person. I really am. Not right, not the best decision. I'm very old, and I've been doing this for a long time, just living, and know when to walk away from certain situations. But sometimes some people just need to be shown that, hey, I'm not the one. So, all right, guys, have a good one. To the person who was watching my video for my burn TCR, I did your suggestion. I tightened up the Allen Rich area. It did move a little bit fast, a little bit more up. So I think that's the solution. And of course, use only burner CO2. So, all right, guys, have a good one.